Zoey here. Today I'm super excited to talk to you because today I'm launching a new mini-series on my channel and it's going to be called Goal Digger. So let's get started. Alright, so if you guys have been following along with my channel for a little while, you'll know that about a month ago I produced a video all about my 2018 goals and they were pretty audacious. And what I found most with talking to friends and family about New Year's resolutions and goals is that perhaps we're super motivated at the end of the year, but then things start to taper off and we lose our motivation and we kind of just get caught up in day-to-day life and disregard or even forget about our goals. So I wanted to create a new series on my channel along with like monthly favorites, something I do every month, but it's going to be my Goal Digger update. So this is going to be the Goal Digger update for January, where I'm going to review my main goals of 2018 and let you know how they're coming to fruition and how I'm working towards them this year so far. And by this way, I'm keeping myself accountable and hopefully I'll inspire you to keep yourselves accountable as well. I sure hope that you're making ambitious ones because the craziest goals are the best goals, and imagine how amazing it will be when you achieve them. And I always encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone because you have no idea what you're capable of until you conquer all of those goals, and it feels so amazing. So we can all help each other out here. Leave your big audacious goals down in the comments below and let me know how you're working on them or how you have worked on them for January. And like I said, this is going to be a consistent mini series on the channel. So each month we can update each other on our progress. So first things first, let's start on my self-improvement goal, which was to read 2 books per month for the year. So this month I actually read 4 books. So the 4 books that I read were Essentialism by Greg McKeown, The Miracle Morning, 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, and I Can't Make This Up, Life Lessons by Kevin Hart. So coming soon will be my monthly favorites video, as you guys know, where I'll probably go into a little bit more detail about these books, but just for now, these videos, I'm just gonna let you know the titles, and in that way letting you know that I've held myself accountable for achieving or even overachieving my goals. So the next goal I set was my cultural goals, and this was to return back to Italia on an Italian visa and be enrolled in an Italian language course to become fluent. So as mentioned previously, I took a language assessment before I left Rome in November, and they told me I was about 5 months away from fluency. And just yesterday, I received this baby in the mail. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have known already, but I was approved for my visa to go back to Italy, so 1 week today, so probably about six days from the time that you guys are watching this video, I will be on a plane to Roma and I will be living there for the majority of this next year. So I was approved for my visa. Yay, we're one step closer to this fluency goal, and once I arrive shortly after, I will begin my studies. So wish me luck, this goal is coming along. The next goal I want to talk to you guys about is my spiritual goal, and this was to spend 1 month in India at my guru's ashram. So far I have not booked anything to do with this trip yet, but I have been researching and I have chosen the chunk of time that I wish to spend in India. So I've chosen my month, my dates per se, and it's only a matter of time before I book, and hopefully book sooner than later because I like things to feel real, and when I book them they feel all the more real. So yes, this one's still being researched but nothing set in stone at this moment. Next, my travel goals, and my travel goals for 2018 was to pursue places outside of my comfort zone and also to do some solo travel. So I have one amazing trip planned, and this trip is going to be in Jordan, but that's all I'm going to tell you about for now because it's super exciting and I want to like surprise you guys with all this amazing content. So Jordan is booked and I'm so incredibly excited to visit Jordan because throughout university I studied a lot in that area of the world, and I just think to see it with my own eyes will be so incredible. And also in regards to solo trip, I just booked a solo trip yesterday to go to London. I've only ever spent a layover in London, but I have enrolled myself into a weekend course that's supposed to work on self-confidence and might push me to become a life coach, which is something that I very much considered dabbling in. So I've decided to enroll in a very special course for a weekend in London, and I will be spending a couple extra days, and this is going to be a solo trip, just me exploring, getting to know the city for the first time, and of course learning and building up my own self-esteem and confidence. So I'm very much looking forward to it, and I will of course share with you guys all of the knowledge that I learn and my experiences in London. So my next goal was my creativity goal, and this goal was that I wanted to write a novel. So I wanted to write this novel in Greece. So I have picked out the island, and I've picked out the Airbnb that I hope to rent. Thankfully, no one has rented it out in this time yet. I feel like I'm stalking this Airbnb account. But at this time, it's not something that I can just afford because it's an Airbnb that needs to be paid up front. And especially after this whole visa process, I don't have that type of money right now, but I'm working on manifesting it. So nothing's booked, but I have zeroed in on a location that I want. So I'm gonna toss it on the vision board, and we're gonna hope for the best. So my next goal was to get into the best shape of my life so far for 2018, and that was to enroll myself into fitness classes because that's when I find I get the best workouts. So I was just in British Columbia with my family, and I stayed there for the first portion of the year, and now I'm in Toronto, Ontario. So when I was back home at my parents' house, they have an exercise machine that I was working out on, and I also bought a punch pass to attend classes at the gym, which was close to me. So I did that, and I found it really fun, and I'm in Toronto right now, and I've been doing the surf set workouts, and when I return to Rome next week, I'm going to enroll in the gym there and continue to attend fitness classes. My goal was to attend about 3 a week, and so far I've been meeting that, or I've at least been working out, whether it be like skiing or snowboarding. I've been making sure that I have a solid day of exercise in my life, so that goal is well on its way. So next, the financial goal. My financial goal of 2018 was to finally pay off my student debt, because I feel like it's something that feels like it weighs me down in so many different areas, and that's just not how I want to live my life anymore, especially going forward in this new year. So I made the goal to pay off my student loan by the end of the year, but at this point right now, if I am consistent with my plan, I will pay it off sooner than that. So I guess I'll just be real with you guys. I owe about $15,000 in student loans, which is gross. But I have decided that once a month when my automatic payment comes out, what I have done is I've upped it to $1,000 per month. So I've upped my student loan payment to $1,000 per month. It's gonna be yanked right out of my bank account and tossed into my past, into my student loan. But I'd rather suffer for a brief period of time, because I know I'm gonna feel so much more abundant when that debt is out of my life. So I've changed the game to pay $1,000 per month, and whatever money I get paid for my books this year, all 3 of my books, half of it will be going to my student loan. So when I receive those chunks of payments, let's say I'm going to be cutting it in half, or if I can afford to put the whole entire amount on the student loan, I'm going to, because I just don't want to bring this loan into 2019. Like I said, it hinders my growth a little bit, I feel like, because I feel so abundant when, let's say, I'm in Rome and I'm in Italy and I'm living my dream life, yet I have this word debt attached to me in the form of like my student loan. So I want to get rid of it, and yeah, thanks for letting me feel comfortable enough to let you guys know that like that's the number that I'm dealing with, and that's how I'm dealing with it. Real life here, real talk. Lastly, my giving back goal, which is to help the sea turtles in some way, not just monetary, but with my own time. And this is something that I mentioned in the previous video, I feel like I had brought into a manifestation. So yes, I have booked accommodation in the place where I'm going to be helping the sea turtles. So for now, it's just a matter of building a fundraising strategy, which I'm in the works of right now. And I'm so excited. I haven't booked my flights to this destination, but like I said, accommodation is booked, so halfway there, I guess. I'm really excited about it because it's something that I'm so passionate about, and I just absolutely love the little hatchlings and can't wait to make a difference in their lives. So yeah, anyways, I hope that you guys like this new concept of a video, letting you guys know how my goals are coming along, and I want to keep this up for the entire year so that we can hold each other accountable for our goals. By no means should we leave our ambitions in the past. They should be carried through in the future, and perhaps if we can all keep each other self-motivated here, we can achieve all of our goals and more, and how much more rewarding would it be? And one last thing I wanted to mention to you guys, I'm having a live stream with my Patreon community, and that is going to be EST. So if you guys are familiar, Patreon is like its own little community for anyone who wants to support my content. We have live streams once a month. Last time our live stream was about an hour and a half. It was so much fun. It's so nice getting to know you guys. I also offer one random Skype call per month. And yeah, there's a lot of more personal updates, like they were the first to know that I got my visa, and thank you so much to all my patrons. It's just really nice to have that community. Patreon members also get meetups, so I'm in Toronto right now. I'm gonna be having a meetup this Saturday, but it is for patrons only. I'm not gonna be doing public meetups. It will only be Patreon meetups, just because I feel more comfortable with smaller, more intimate setting to get to know people on a more personal level rather than having like a crowd. So it's just something that works better for me, and I'm so excited to get together with a couple of you this weekend. We're gonna have a really nice day in Toronto. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and don't forget to let us know your goals. I will see you again very soon. Bye!